guys, Nick60 here, coming to you with another Star Citizen video. This will not be just online, but we're going to start there for some quick comparison. This is actually a look at primarily the Omega, but also the regular Mustang and the Aurora Marquis, which is more or less the go-to starter ship. Now, as a quick background as to why I'm doing this, the Aurora is going to be more or less the go-to starter ship, but the Mustang will also be an option as it becomes available. However, temporarily, the Mustang Omega, which is the racing variant, is also available. This is not available for purchase. You have to acquire, well, either go purchase an AMD graphics card of one of a series, and you can find the specifics online. I'm not going to try to list them all because I'll get tongue-tied with all the numbers. Or find someone who has a code but does not actually want the ship. And I was lucky enough to find someone who has code but wasn't interested in keeping the ship. And so as the basic generals of both of these is that compared to the Aurora, they are going to be much faster, possessing far more engine power at a cost of some stability and structural capability. So, slap on the best shields you can and pray that they don't get penetrated. Okay, it won't let me minimize that. Now, the Aurora is a tad bit longer than both of these, but it is also significantly thinner and shorter, and also some 4,000-ish kilograms less in terms of weight. So, however, the engine power to weight ratio of these is supposedly significantly better. So even though they weigh more, they also possess far more engine capabilities. Structurally, the Aurora does better on freight than either of the Mustang variants, seeing as how this is a racer and this is, though a starter, a short-range combat fighter. I suppose that's, well, not I suppose, that certainly makes sense. And as you can see, these have a higher power plant size rating. And while the Omega's factory power plant hasn't been released, we can assume it's probably slightly better than the regular, seeing as how it's a racer variant. We have the two primary engines for both the Mustang variants, while only one for the Aurora. The same goes for the factory engine variants. They have the same number of maneuvering thrusters, though again, if I had to hazard a guess, I'd say probably the factory ones on the Mustang are more powerful. Though they possess also the same shield rating, though the factory shields will certainly be different. And this is the same thing as in the structural for the moment. They also possess slightly different factory standard capabilities. I'm going to assume that probably Omega will also get S2 variants, allowing them to carry the same general fixed firing point guns. You can see here what look like a set of bulldogs stuck under the wings like there. And then, while the Aurora carries a Class 3, which is where the missiles go on top, these have a Class 4, which I believe, if I remember correctly, is the mini turret, which is shown here. So you'll lose some missile capability for some better firepower. And additionally, you can see there, going back to the power plant and shield generator, and while the Aurora will come with a storage pod underneath, neither of the Mustangs will. So now that we've had a look at these on paper, let's see what the Omega looks like in person. And there it is. The AMD Omega Mustang. Big, shining red and black ship. Absolutely. Hold it. Hold it. Who scuffed my ship? Who scuffed? There are dings and dents in my ship. Someone's paying for that, and it's not me. I love the detail in this thing. Look at it. Just look at the thing. I'll tell you something. The Mustang is a great namesake, but in my opinion, they could have used a better name for this. You'll see what I mean in a second. First, let's have a look inside. Unfortunately, look around hasn't been implemented since it's not flyable yet, but there's other ways to have a look at the ship. There we go. Now, tell me, does that look like a Mustang, or does that look like a Dragon? I'm going to be calling this the Dragon from now on. Look at it. It's a beautiful starship. It's a shame it doesn't have lifetime insurance. Look at this thing. This is raw speed. Look at how big its engines are compared to the rest of it. It's all engine and wings. You can see the two guns bearing M3As there. And I believe in that concept art the turret was down here, but with that intake, I don't know. Look at that thing. I couldn't have asked for a different paint scheme. Though, I want those scuffs buffed out before I get a chance to fly it. I'll just put more in it anyways. Absolutely marvelous. So yeah, the AMD Omega Dragon Mustang. Currently available if you're wanting to go grab a new AMD graphics card. There's a little bit of storage space behind the behind the seat there. Maybe put a second seat in the cockpit or something. Since everything's realistic, I'm sure you can dump stuff back there if you need to. No, that's not what this is for, is it? This beauty, oh, I can't get up there. This beauty of a starship is most definitely here for speed. Speed and looking absolutely awesome. Love it. So yeah, that's the Mustang for you. The Dragon Racer. I will see you guys in the next video where I will be showcasing the M50. For those of you wondering what on earth I'm doing showcasing the M50, these ships are available for the next, well, not this one, but all your flyable all your flyable ships will be available for the next week till the 17th, whether or not you've purchased them. Let me know if you liked the vid. Feel free to comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Nick60vids. If you really like this video and are feeling generous, I have a Patreon, Nikolai60 as usual, links in the description. So let's get one last look at the Dragon from the front. And this is Nick60 signing off. I will see you guys next time. Oh, isn't that thing beautiful?